Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to answer a question that I get every day from you guys, and that is how I get so much work done and how I motivate myself to get things done, how I focus on my work. Because I get this question so much, I decided to make a video and an article on this topic. The article is going to be published on my website and it's going to be up tomorrow. This video is going to be split in 3 parts, and today is the first part of this motivation series. I'm going to discuss the second part next week, so make sure to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss it. Before I'm going to start explaining how I get my work done and how I beat procrastination, I first want to make what we're going to talk about a little bit more clear. So there are 3 things you should have in order to get work done, and those are focus, motivation, and self-discipline. In this video, I'm going to focus on self-discipline because I think self-discipline is the one that people struggle the most with. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and ideas on how to get more self-discipline. Before I'm going to give you those tips and ideas, I'm first going to explain the relationship between focus, motivation, and self-discipline. I think it's important to know what we are talking about in this video. First things first, focus. So focus is whether you can concentrate on your work without any distractions or not. Maybe you have a messy desk, you're addicted to your phone, or you have some high school drama going on. I'm going to give you some tips to focus more on your work in the second video in this motivation series that will be up next Friday. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss it. Then we have motivation, and motivation is your goal. It is why you're working so hard. I think that if you're just working without any dreams or goals, you're not working effectively. You won't get as much done as you would if you had a plan, and you are not challenging yourself. Challenging yourself is really important because it makes life much more exciting, and you're constantly pushing yourself to become a better, smarter, and stronger person. I'm going to discuss motivation in the 3rd video in this motivation series. Now it's time for the most important one, and probably the one people struggle the most with, and that's self-discipline. Self-discipline is what makes you get up out of your bed, out of your couch, and do the work you need to do. Now, here's the thing that makes it so hard. You need to be stronger than your laziness. You have to have willpower in order to get things done. So now I'm going to give you 3 tips to get more discipline, to get your life in order, and to make the hard work that you have to do seem less hard. The first thing I highly recommend is something I've never heard before, so I'm going to call it a daily goals list. It's something I created myself recently because I really wanted to change my life, and to be honest, it has changed my life. So what you're going to do is write down goals or things you want to change or things you want to do better in daily life on a piece of paper or a notebook, wherever you want. For example, I wrote down do better in school. Now, I can put it on my desk and stare at it all day and assume that something is magically going to happen and make myself do better in school, but that's not how it works. What you need to do is write down a plan. How are you planning to achieve that goal? How am I going to do better in school? Write down a list of things you should do every day or at least a few times a week to accomplish that goal. So on my list, I wrote 1. Go to the lectures. 2. Keep track of online lectures. 3. Prepare the next day's lectures. 4. Read and annotate the lectures of that day. And 5. Summarize. I use this list to create my daily to-do list. And most importantly, at the end of the day, I grab my list and check if I've done everything that is going to make me come closer to my goal. Did I go to the lecture? Check. Did I prep tomorrow's lecture? Check. If I didn't do something, I need to kind of explain to myself why I didn't do it and think of a solution. Because the only one who is responsible for your own goals, for your own life, is you. So if you didn't do something off that list, you have to explain to yourself and think of a solution. If I didn't have time, I have to plan more efficiently tomorrow, or I have to try to waste less time on social media. I didn't feel like it, okay, have a good night's sleep and relax and try tomorrow again. This method has helped me to plan more efficiently, to waste less time, to get more productive, and to get my life on track because I know what to do on a daily basis in order to reach my goals. Not only is this method perfect for your school organization, but it's also perfect for other goals. So I, for example, have living healthier as a goal, and to achieve that goal, I want to do an online workout every day. I want to go for a run 3 times a week. And another goal that I have is self-care and self-love. I want to listen to music at least 10 minutes a day. I want to write in my journal 1 or 2 times a week, and I really want to take care of my skin, so I have to do a skincare routine every morning and evening. So basically you can use this for every type of goal that you want, so you can focus on more goals at the same time. Now we're going to move on to the next thing, and that is going to be about how we're going to trick ourselves into doing our tasks. So the human brain is very interesting. If we do something, we want to see immediate results, and if we don't see results soon enough, we get uninterested or we get bored. So that's why many of us don't like studying, because you have to put so much effort in it, and it's going to take a lot of effort in order to get results out of it. This is also why so many of us are addicted to social media. We instantly get a good feeling when we get a like on Instagram or when we get a message. When you're studying, the results that make you happy, that's passing the exam or getting a good grade, is far, far away. We have to put a lot of effort in studying before we get a result out of it. And that's why a lot of people don't like studying. This is why I recommend to make short-term goals. Instead of writing down that you have to study 3 chapters, write down all the little steps that you have to do. So if you are done with one of those steps, you can tick that off, and let's be honest, that's a great feeling. And by breaking one big task into baby steps, you are more likely to do it because it's such a small task that you just can't procrastinate on it. You can't make any excuses to not do it. You just have to do it because it's such a small task. My last tip is to create a routine in your life. We don't like studying because it feels like a chore to us. By forming a habit out of working hard and studying, it won't feel as much as a chore anymore because you're used to it. It would just feel like something you just do every day, like changing your clothes into PJs before going to bed. There are many ways to create a routine in your daily life. You can use the daily goals list method that I mentioned in my first tip to create a routine. You can use the method I showed you in my How to Be Productive After School video that I will link down below in the description box in case you haven't seen that one yet. You can also use the office hours method, which means that you only study and work for a certain amount of time every day. I, for example, study and work until 8 in the evening, and after that it's over, it's me time. I can FaceTime with my boyfriend, I can write in my journal, I can watch series, whatever I want. I just won't study and work on my business anymore. If you would like to see a video on how to create a daily routine more in depth, I can make a whole video on that. Just let me know in the comments below if you would like to see such a thing. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about studying, or if you don't want to miss the other 2 parts of this motivation series. If you want to see a video about my morning routine or my night routine or my weekend routine, just let me know in the comments below and I will for sure make a video about that. So that's it. I will see you next time.